Welcome to WealthBee. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the application and how it works, just to get you started. And then on each page you'll find tips and shorter videos to show you how they work. When you land on the website, you'll find a few different areas to look at. The first one is the navigation bar at the top. Here you find the dashboard, where you'll find charts, analytics and stats about your trading. It's customizable and you can change what they look like, how they're positioned, and in the future you'll be able to create more. On the positions page, you'll find your positions which are formed from your trades, and those trades are your transactions. Your cash flows are separated as they're not used for the analytics purposes in this application. You'll then find the filtering bar. When we have some trades, you'll be able to filter by the underlying and other metrics to do with those trades. You can clear filters by clicking on the clear filter button, and there's also on each page a help button. And this help button will show you articles that you can read to help you understand those pages in more detail. We also have a Discord group. Should you wish to join it and get some help or some support, you can click on the icon in the bottom right here. That will take you to Discord, where you can sign up. The first thing you want to do when you get started is you want to check that your portfolio is named as you'd like. The portfolio picker is at the top right here, and there's also a button to add new portfolios. So we'll go ahead and do that. Call this My New Portfolio and click on Create Account. That creates a new portfolio, and in here I can rename it by clicking on this box and typing. I can then delete the account or delete the trades in the future should I wish to do that. To open an account, you can click on Open Account here, or go back to the main screen and then click on the drop down to select the new portfolio. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and add your assets. Do that by clicking on the Add Assets button that you'll find at the top right of each page. In here, you can either upload trades via a spreadsheet from your broker, or you can add them manually via this button here. In the future, there'll be more options than what's available right now. So let's go ahead and upload our trades. Select your broker. You can either search for the broker, or you can select the ones that are on the screen. I'll use Schwab. You'll find the instructions at the bottom about how to extract the file from your broker. And then once you've extracted that file, you can click in this box above to upload it. If you want to add it to a book, you can do that up here, but we haven't got any books created right now, so we'll come back to that later. Once you've got your file, click on this box above. Once it's uploaded, we'll start calculating the PNN in the background. This means we're going to go off and get the prices for all of your trades. If the numbers don't look quite right now, give it a few minutes for them to update. When that's finished, you'll see your unbooked positions appear. This is quite a powerful feature of WealthBee, that you can create books. What this allows you to do is to group your trades into different groups, either via book or position group, which is a subcategory of a trade, and see stats at that level. This is really useful if you're wheeling, or you're trying out different strategies, or you're trading on just different stocks and shares or equity classes, and you wish to see stats at that level. You can change them at any point in time, and it's very easy to do. We'll go ahead by booking all of our trades. Let's say I've made all these trades in Schwab. So we'll right click, go to Create New Book, and I'll type in Schwab. There are different ways to use this though. You could use this for family members, for custodians, for other people you may be trading for, pretty much however you like. There's no limitation to what you use it for. If you want to separate into a different book, you can right click on what you want to take out, and you can put that in here. So put in TD Ameritrade for Donald Trump stock. And that creates a different group. This is powerful because now I can see my stats at a different level. For each book, you can click onto it twice, and that will bring up this pane. And within this pane, you can see all of the different trades that made up that position, as well as some key stats, which we'll add to in the future. If you scroll along to the right, you'll be able to see the gross proceeds, net proceeds, and fees. For any one of these trades, you can double click on it and add notes here, as well as uploading or pasting images in here. You can even add tags. Those will then be recorded against that trade, and you can view them at any point by going to the timeline or clicking on that trade anywhere in WealthBee. To close the pane, you can click on the cross at the top right. So let's take a real example. I'm going to filter by ARM, which is in my Schwab account, where I've been trading ARM and wheeling it for the last few months. So you can see here I have a call that's sold, that's why it's -1, and I have an equity which is owned, so I have 100 shares of the equity. The rest of these are positions which are closed, hence the 0 value. So what we're going to do is we're going to group our equity and our call to create a covered call position. So I'm going to right click my equity and I'm going to go to allocate to new group. I'm going to write covered call. That will create a new group within here called covered call, and then I can drag my call into that group to regroup them. So now I have this group. When I roll positions, open new calls, sell new puts, close that equity, these numbers along the top, including the stats in here such as net proceeds and days in position, will get updated. In the future we'll be adding stats like break even. And that's it for the brief overview of the positions page. If we head to the dashboard, you'll see in here the analytics that are generated from the file that I just uploaded. In here the filters bar is the same, but we have this add insights button as well, where you can add different insights which are available to you. You can click on any of these insights and drag and rearrange them, as well as resize them in case you want them in a different position. This will save, and I'm also filtered here, so if I take off my filter you can see more stats about my portfolio. The transactions page is another way of viewing your trades and quickly and easily booking them into different groups. You can do that by selecting on the little checkbox and then allocating details to them on the right. And that's it. If you have any questions about using WealthBee, feel free to get in contact by using the Discord button in the bottom right.